Howdy, guys and gals. I'm Jeff King. Welcome back to the Bears Den. And today we're doing a little bit of studio tech. We are testing a Logitech C930E webcam, which has been around for a long time, versus the GoPro 8 in webcam form, and we'll talk more about that, versus the Canon M100, which is one of the least expensive interchangeable lens non-DSLR. This is a mirrorless camera here that gives you it's super compact, yet you get interchangeable lenses, and we're running it through an HDMI out through a Camlink 4K. So essentially making it in this case, a webcam as well. And we're testing the different levels of what maybe you need to invest for webcam usage or what you can get away with as say a YouTuber here. So let's take a look at some of them. So right now I am filming exclusively on the Canon M100. It's in clean HDMI mode, which it does perfectly fine, down through out through the HDMI port, through my Camlink USB and into a laptop. All right. So let's add in the GoPro. It's a GoPro Hero 8, and it is running out through the USB-C directly into my laptop. Download and using the software from GoPro, and I'll put a link down to that, and I'll have a link to all these cameras down there also, so you can take a look at those. So as you can see here, these cameras are stationed. All these cameras are in a spot about yay big from each other. So I got them as close as I could here without being a little ridiculous. So they should be showing pretty much the same thing at the same time. And then let's add in the Logitech webcam. And there's the Logitech webcam in along with it. And let's take a look at, I think, honestly, the Canon is probably going to give you by far the best, the best image. It's running through HDMI out. It's got an actual lens. It's got a larger sensor. It's a real camera. So let's compare the other two webcams to that. If we look at the GoPro, I'm looking, I don't know about you, but I think I'm looking a little pink. Again, this is the GoPro here. I'm the one I'm flashing my thumb in front of. This is the webcam here. And then this is the Canon. I know, a real techie kind of demonstration there. So you look at the GoPro in the center and it works. I mean, if you've got a GoPro and you're like, I just need a webcam and I don't want to invest a whole bunch of money because I already got it. Sure, why not? It's good enough, right? It's not the best thing. And my understanding is the software on Apple works even better. So maybe you get a clearer view. I'm running on an MSI laptops running Windows. So it is what it is. But then the next one, let's talk about this Logitech though. Clearly it's a better image than the GoPro. This I hate to say it, it is still $130 for the Logitech. Now, I've not tried the high end. I know people talk about the Brio, and there's a bunch of other fancy webcams out there for doing YouTube. I've been using this camera. This camera's been around for a long time. I bought it for business first. Oh, it's I can't even begin to think about how long ago it was. And I've been using it on YouTube as my motion capture camera for my other channel, the Den of Tools. And it is, and we started that in 2015. So we've been doing this a while. This is the camera I've been using. So for a lot of stuff, if you watched any of our live streams and stuff like that, they were done mostly on that camera. Is it as good as the Canon? No. And that's why we're stepping up to the Canon. We're trying to, do a better job with the shop and everything and showcase everything. But that said, I think if you don't have a GoPro, I wouldn't buy a GoPro just with the thought of, well, I'm going to use it mostly as a webcam and maybe I'll use it as a GoPro. If you want a good quality webcam, I don't see why you wouldn't go with the Logitech. Now, that said, the Canon M100 is a pretty nice system here. Look, you can tell that you can see that I need to get my beard in order and stuff, and you can see all the spots and everything else. You can see everything there. We look at I pull the microphone back, and you can see here the definition in the word road. There it is, up on the microphone. And you can see, the different level of clarity. The Logitech is not that far behind the Canon, honestly speaking. And with good lighting and everything else, it makes a pretty good representation. Nice thing about the Canon is I get that soft background out of focus. You can see the bokeh effect with everything behind me, whereas the other two, they have an infinite, focus, so you're going to get everything in focus. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments. If you were just going to use it as a studio camera, which one would you use? Which one are you going to use for a webcam? Do you have a GoPro? Is this something you would even consider using? Or would you say that's not good enough? I'm going to get one of the, a Logitech or something else, some other sort of dedicated webcam. Again, the Logitech costs $130. The GoPro, it's a GoPro Hero 8. You could probably pick one up used $250 maybe, and no other accessories for that, to hook it up. Now the Canon I think sells for like $550, between $500 and $600 depending on sale, and I haven't looked at the prices recently. But then you're going to have the 4K Cam Link on top of that. Now I guess you don't need the 4K one, but I use the 4K one for the added processing power. But you're looking at what, $100, I think, for that link as well. But before we go, let's also talk about audio. Okay, so right now I'm using the pod mic, talking through, I have a Red Scarlett, or not Red Scarlett, I have the Scarlett, it's a red box. Anyway, it's going through that into the computer. So let's get rid of that and bring on one of the other ones. All right, here is the audio with the Canon only. I don't know if you're even hearing me on my sound pickup. It looks like it's doing pretty decent. Actually, it looks like it's almost peaking out. It's kind of sensitive. So we'll see how that goes. And then here, this is on the Logitech. And we'll see how the Logitech goes. How does it sound? Does it sound good to you compared to the other two? I know there's no sound on the GoPro, so you got to have a separate microphone for that. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments while you're down there. Don't forget to chomp the old like button, smash the subscribe, ring the bell on your way out. You all take care, God bless, and as always, shine on.